Okay, hello everyone. Um, I just want to help those who process visa as a fiance visa, K1 visa, and who wants to be with their loved ones. So I'm here now in Park Rapids, Minnesota, one of the coldest states in America. I'm still suffering. It's so cold, even though I experienced it in Korea, but it's way colder here. So um it's the one thing I wanna tell you is more about the interview, for the tips and how to pass the interview and what is the process. So first, my interview is scheduled 8 a.m. Oh no, I think it's 30 a.m. Monday, November 14. So I schedule it through online and later I will tell you. So let's just move on to the interview. And then I went there. I went there, I was outside. I came there 6 a.m. and then waited for 2 hours. I came there early so that um, I will know and I will be ready. And then good. It's just a blessing that I came there early because I met those Filipina who passed also for the interview. Those Filipinas that I have met in the medical exam, and they were so happy. They were jumping, um, coming back from the interview, and they said, "Oh, I passed." So that really makes me feel so relaxed that I feel like, oh, maybe the interview was just easy. And then so the time came that it was my turn to have my interview next. So they have time there. For example, like they're going um, to let you line if they're going to call those who are going to be interviewed, for example 7:30, 6:30, or 7:30, and those who are in 8:30. So while the 8:30 is, they prepare for the 8:30 now, so we lined up and then just follow the line. So the immigrants and the non-immigrants have different lines. So the non-immigrants are those who have J1 visa, or those who are student visa, tourist visa. Those are, but the immigrants are the petitioned by the family. We are included in the immigrants because we are petitioned. So I I stand up there, and then I as I came to the last line, the last stop of the line, which is they asked your passport, they and the interview appointment, then the DS-160. Now later I will tell you more about the DS-160. I'm going to upload full videos and that, and then after that we went outside. So my tips is, don't bring your cell phones there, even though they will give you your phone, but I advise you not to bring any gadgets, so you would have a peace of mind. Like, you won't think, oh, maybe the guard would get my phone, like that. So for you to have peace of mind during the waiting time of the interview process, just don't bring anything because they don't allow any gadgets there. They will check your bag, they will open it. So we went through that, and they have windows. So they have the pre-screening windows first. As I came there, they're still a line that you have to wait. There are chairs there, so you don't worry about it that you will stand up, but still you will. First is you will have the pre-screening, and first is they will get your DS-160. You will check it, and they will check it there. And then the pre-screening, which you have to fall in line and wait for your turn. So the pre-screening is a Filipino interviewers that will interview you and that will check your papers if everything is right, if you have everything. So I'm just so thankful that they just get my Senomar, my NSO, and NBEL. That's all. But still, you have to be careful. You have to bring all everything that you think that is needed and that the site is selling and everything, so you won't have any trouble. Even though you would carry more, or you would have more kilos in your bag, don't worry. And so that you will also have peace of mind while waiting on the line, and you can. So I was there already, and then the pre-screening is done, and then I have to wait. I have to line up again in the fingerprint. So they print your finger, the four fingers from right and left. So they print it, and they will ask your name, and yeah, they will ask your name. So that's after the pre-screening. So the pre-screening is like another like interview. Also, they will ask who is your fiance, and yeah, I was interviewed by a woman here. She asked, is my fiance, is he divorced or not? And I answered her also. And then just she get my papers. And then after that, the interview the interview is next. So you have to line up again for the interview. And then the experience I have that I never hear from those who made a video is that one experience is those interviewers that they think their interviewees are so dull answering their question, they embarrass it. Like they would say, one of the experience I have is a woman interviewed how long was her fiance working on a lottery. So she said 30 years, which is not 30 years, because they have all the papers, so you can never ever you can never ever lie. I mean, so the interviewer said, how could you do that? How could you answer like that? How come you don't know? When here in the papers, he just worked 4 years there. So what a slap on her face. So that time I feel so nervous. I feel so nervous. So you have to be very careful with your answer, and you have to just answer straightforward with honesty. So what I did is, for me to be calm and for me to answer, is I have a paper which is a print from the internet, so I will put it down there. What are you going to print? So you can print that. I printed it from the internet, the possible question for interview. What I did is I printed all, and then I answered those questions. For example, the question is, what is your fiance's name? Where does he live? Like that. So I did that, and on the line I keep studying that, from the pre-screening line, from the line that I was outside, and the line when I was inside. I keep reading that, so I will never be mistaken in my interview, because they are so frank. The interviewers are so frank, and many are being embarrassed. So we can know that they are embarrassed because we can hear, because they have mic inside. They have mic in their windows. So I was asked, like, who is my the moment I was my the moment my turn came, and then I was asked to go on the vacant windows. What I did is I greet the interviewers first, and then she greeted me. So she's a girl, she's a woman. So I said, hi ma'am, how are you today? So it would really, so that you will not be nervous, so you get them first. So, and to get your, to make your countdown. And then she said, "Hello, how are you?" And then she asked me about my fiance. What's my fiance name? What's my name? But first of that, you have to state a promise that you're going to only state the truth and um, the real and the truth for the interview. So my I I really answer the only the right one. Maybe I have mistake, but because of my confidence, she never noticed it. But then I've never the question are that first question is, how did you meet? So I told her is that we met on the online site where my church is, which is our church website, so we can find someone that is our church mate. So by that answer, I assure the interviewers that we are same religion and we will be happy in our relationship because we don't have any problem. We have same beliefs. So in that she asked if he is divorced, and then I answered if he has kids and then like that. So what, she never asked anything and she never get angry. So I'm so just so blessed and so happy about it. And then she told me, she gave me pamphlets of the what should I do in America, and then with the number of the 911. Then by then I I was so thankful because I know I passed the interview. So my tips are that just become, and you have to memorize, even though it's just feel don't feel relaxed before the interview. Just feel relaxed during the interview. I mean, you should practice and you should be prepared with their interview question because it's so embarrassing that they will embarrass you and they will make you ashamed of in front of a lot of people. So by that you will be more nervous and you will might mistake more. So I hope this video helps. You can ask more and just comment and um, have a nice day and see you here in America. I just came here last Thursday, 20 December 8th, 2016.